Chat tales. Don't you wanna hear some chat tales? Hello people and welcome to another chat tale. Okay, so what we're going to talk about, all right, Ingestre Road, where I grew up. Great place. Anyway, there's this time, right, when I was growing up. Me, Dean, Ben, there was a few of us anyway, but it was weird. Round Ingestre, when people move out their asses and things like that, we used to get in them and build camps, and it used to be great because we used to like have a little place where we could go. It was like a proper, proper. Do you know what I mean? Like going in someone's ass. Like like a lot of the time as well, people who move out leave their sofas and stuff like that. So we just all be plotting in these asses, and yeah, it was funny. But anyway, right, this one day, Dean and someone else, I can't remember who, but I was with them, and then I was like, right, I'm gonna go over and give Ben a knock and see if he's wants to come out or whatever. So they was like, all right, sweet. And then they was like, should we let's because Ben didn't know about this current ass that we had carte blanche to, you know what I mean? And it was on the green, like just at the beginning of Ingestre. It was one of the lower Hambrook houses. So basically, Dean and whoever it was went into the house, and they basically said to me, they said, just come to the house, bring Ben in, and come upstairs, and we'll scare Ben. So I didn't know what they was going to do, but I was just like, yeah, that'd be quite funny actually. So I knocked on the door, and I was like, Ben's mum or sister came to the door. I was like, I bet is Ben about? Ben coming out? And they was just like, yeah, one sec, John, I'll just call him. So he's come to the door and that, and we've sort of gone outside or whatever. He shut his door and that, and he's like, oh sweet. Well, he goes, where is everyone? Because there weren't no one about or whatever. So I was like, oh, they've gone, Dean's gone out of his family or saying blah blah whatever. And I was like, oh Ben, we've got a new camp in this old house that people don't live in anymore. Do you want to go there? And he's like, yeah, all right, sweet, let's go. So we walked over. It weren't far from his house actually. It was like just not far at all. So we walked over to the green and that, and we walked down, and we had the back door open. So we walked through the back door. But then when you get into the patio of this house, the back door, for some reason, we couldn't open it. So what we'd done is we'd had the back window open, and we just used to climb through the window into the downstairs of the house, like, and then that's how we got in there, like. And so we went in. He's climbed in after me and all that, like. And I don't really know what Dean and them have got planned or whatever, but I gathered quite quickly that it wasn't nothing to do with downstairs in the house, because there weren't no one about. So I was looking round. So I said to Ben, let's go upstairs because we can just chill out in the front room up there. And he was like, yeah, sweet. So I was sort of ushered him up the stairs and followed closely behind him. Now, in this particular house, when you get to the top of the stairs, straight in front of you is the bathroom of the house. Like, so we're going up the stairs. The bathroom door's shut. So we're getting near the top, and obviously Dean and whoever have flushed the toilet, and then like made a noise on the handle as if they was coming out of the toilet. And It was so funny, Ben's face. He was like, oh my God. He just ran, jumped over me practically, ran down the stairs. And then I sort of followed him and I watched him run through the hallway into the kitchen. And then when I got to the kitchen door, he was just like coming up to the window. And I'm not even joking. It was like he was doing hurdles in a 200-meter hurdles. He proper just done this maneuver where he didn't even touch the window. He just jumped through the window, and out of the like back gate onto the green and just legged it towards where he lived. And I swear to God, by the time I got out there, I could just see him in the distance running off. And I was on the floor in tears laughing. And then Dean and whoever was with Dean have come out of the house, and we're all just in tears, like cracking up. Oh my God, it was so funny, his face. He thought that people like still lived there or whatever. And it was proper funny. You should have seen Ben's face. I mean, oh God. Yeah. And then we once we all stopped laughing or whatever, we went over to his house and like we was laughing, and his mum was a bit like, what's so funny or whatever, because obviously Ben had just run back or whatever, and I was like, oh no, nothing, we're just having a joke. So she got Ben, he's come back to the door and he's like, oh my God, I can't believe the people still live there. And I was like, do you think we would have gone in the house where people still live? You know what I mean? And then we told him what we'd done to him, and he was like, you lot are bang out of order, mate. You lot are just proper bang out of order. And yeah, so we went back over there and chilled out in the front room. But yeah, it was so funny. It was just so funny. All right, nice one. Hope you've enjoyed that one, and I suppose I'll speak to you soon. Write any comments you want to know about this, or do you know what I mean? Put them in the comments and let's have a chat. All right, sweet, nice one.
Chat tales, don't you wanna hear some chat tales?